Alrighty, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And today is an auspicious day because today the Eliminator has fully filled. What a milestone! August 14th, Eliminator fully filled, and the contests are looking pretty. I wouldn't say barren, but like most people have already done their corgis. Most people are not doing the big dog or the mastiff. Puppy's still there. It's pretty good. Pitbull. So there, obviously. Scott Fishbowl's always going to be in the lobby for a little while. And then weekly winners is probably going to be filling up here soon. I'm sure that my mother needs to get a couple of last entries in that. So that'll be good, obviously. Yeah. It's time for some picks. I think we may have accidentally autoed some overnight. I'm not sure. I checked my pushing the plane, and I didn't see any eliminators in the pushing the plane section, so should be good on that front. But it's always possible that we've missed a pick. Hopefully, if we did, it's just of a Frenchie. So we're back at it again. Sidekick is telling me to take a running back. I'm going to say no to that. I would then, my next choice, my next thought at least is Jameson Williams. I already have Amon-Ra, probably not. My then next thought is Adunze versus Lamar. And I think I just have to take Lamar there. I'm going to get Adunze at better prices, almost certainly. Here at 45, we started with 3 receivers, including Rashee Rice. We're not taking Teddy McMillan, so we're taking Quinshawn Judkins, I believe. Yeah, he's just. I don't understand what the bear case is on Quinshawn. Like he's so ready. He's so ready. He's so like primed to take all the work there, as it said in that underdog blurb, primed. But like seriously, he it would be surprising if he doesn't get significant workload. So happy to take him. Always happy to take Brock Bowers here in the second round. I'm going to end up with a bag of him by the end of this contest. We started Brown, Rice, Bowers. So this is either Scatabo or Waddle. It probably should be Scatabo. Yeah, let's go Scatabo. Hello, Mother. Always good to see you here today. Yep, I'm hoping to. The obviously painkillers help. Got some like Tiger Balm-esque stuff that's helping. I'm sure not doing the show today will help. So fingers crossed that, and then the 2-day break over the weekend. And hopefully we'll be feeling back to normal by Monday. That's the goal. Here. Just playing the hits. There. Here's the same thing, even though Tet's higher ranked. Bucky's the only running back that I'm willing to take. Would this guy take Bucky? Does the guy who goes Gibbs, Love, ETN take Bucky over here? I'm going to gamble he doesn't and take Tet. Because obviously the two players that I want there are Bucky and Tet. So I'm just going to gamble that Bucky is more likely to come around than Tet after this guy goes 3 running backs, including Jeremiah Love and Travis Etienne. We'll see what actually happens, but that's my guess. We started with Henry, Kyron, Amon-Ra, so we don't want Higgins. So my next thing would be T-Mac. Emeka Ibuka falling with the toe. Like I'm not touching that. So Psychic says Bashal Tootin. My mental model says Tet. So we grab Tet. Very simple. Wow, we're pretty far in this French Eliminator. We're in the, what, at the 8.11? All right, so we started Bajan, Javante, Tootin, London, Mike Evans, Brian Thomas, DK Metcalf. This feels like a really good team. Don't want to screw it up. Mike Evans is the stack with Purdy. Not a super big fan of that, but Purdy is top of my ranks. Top of ADP is Sam Laporta. I'm not sure I mean to be that out on Laporta. That's pretty out on. That's pretty out on Laporta. I mean, Addison's not a crazy pick either. Makai Lemon with the hamstring stuff. Yeah, still by hamstring injury. Probably should be falling even more. I probably want to. I have a big old bag of Makai Lemon. Shockingly, so I'm ready. Like I'm legitimately okay. Because even if I don't take him like a single more time, I'm gonna have like 10% Makai Lemon. So I think I'm happy just nuking him, and then really pounding the table for Dontavian Wicks to be the real winner in that wide receiver room. Yeah, I think Purdy's probably even is the right play. Like even with the correlated stuff with him and Evans, like good Evans seasons are going to be very strongly correlated with Purdy seasons, just because Evans can have so much of the volume from Purdy. So I think I'm okay with that. Oh, hello, FFPC notification. Turn that off. Methinks. Where is it? Oh, I killed some of the tabs. Hopefully that's enough to make the sound go away. Back up here at the 11. City Lamb. These are the ones that I started right as the contest was filling. Started Jonathan Taylor here. Not often we start Jonathan Taylor. I don't know if I have a Jonathan Taylor Derrick Henry starts. Let's try it. Let's try it with these Week 13 bye backs. We started with 4 running backs here: Gibbs, Williams, Hall, Tootin, and Mike Evans. So we're looking for obviously 2 wide receivers here, and like a pretty clear Brian Thomas role, I think, has emerged. I think Jordan Tyson's injury means he's not really in consideration. And between Marvin Harrison and DK Metcalf, I think we'll go Marvin Harrison. Trust in the draft class. We're here at 45, and T. Higgins is still here. Yeah, I mean, you got to stack ADP values when you can get them. Nakua, Rice, then T. Higgins in the late 4th. I mean, that's really nice. Obviously, if we continue to get ADP values, if we get like a Bucky or a Quinshon, that's going to feel really nice. Alrighty, we're here with McCaffrey, Ramondre, Dobbins, London, Rice, Waddle, Luther Burden. This I'm much more in on Purdy, but Dak Prescott falling 12 picks for absolutely no reason, late bye week quarterback. Yeah, just give me a quarterback that I'm more confident is going to score better. Absolutely. Yeah, 2 very stale rankings and then a bunch of quarterbacks after I've already taken Lamar. Kind of annoying. Lamar, Henry, Etienne Jacobs, and then we have Lamb, Tate, and Jaden Reed. ADP says it's Quentin Johnston time. Quentin Johnston would be probably my highest rated player that's not a quarterback here. I could just grab another quarterback and be done. There's not really a quarterback that I'm super interested in, though. Here, like maybe my next pick I take Love, and I feel pretty good about that. I guess I will take QJ here. Don't really have a bunch of QJ. I don't really like QJ, but this is kind of a rough spot. Could it Tucker Craft maybe? But I don't want to take a guy that I'm not sure is going to be active week 1. don't necessarily need like the Jordan Mason on the team. I will probably still be taking some Chuba Hubbard at a price, like just not here. Yeah, I guess it's Quentin Johnston. The fact that it's Quentin Johnston there makes me think that maybe I need to be clicking a little bit less Lamar so I can take more of these quarterbacks because that did not feel good. That felt pretty bad. Yeah, we'll go Derrick Henry here. I've already got one of my GNT Bowers teams. If I get a chance to take another in a better formation, maybe I will, but not there. We're here at Big 12. Boring. Justin Jefferson and Derrick Henry probably. No, we'll go Barkley here. Because again, they're not that different, and I want to continue to have my little exposure blanket to Barkley. Pretty far in this draft too. Purdy, McCaffrey, Bucky, Judkins, Dobbins, Malik Neighbors, and Brian Thomas, and then Brock Bowers. And again, kind of rough. I mean, Trevor's just fallen so much that he's probably the pick. We're going to really need to cobble together a wide receiver room here. Really, really need to cobble together a wide receiver room later. But I think we can do it. Yeah. Take that 10 pick discount on T-Law. Here at 47, we started Gibbs at the 2. Love to see it. Drake London and Zay Flowers. Pulling Zay Flowers way up. And it's between T-Mac and Tootin. This guy went Bajan, Javante, Nico Collins. This doesn't seem like these are not the picks of someone who drafts T-Mac in my mind. So I think I take Tootin here and try and push T-Mac around the turn. That's my read of the situation. Could be wrong, but that's my read. Drake May, top of my ranks here, my real ranks here. Yeah, we'll take Drake May. Yeah, I was just pausing just because I'm like I'm still a little bit worried about these early quarterbacks pushing me to really uncomfortable picks in the window, but say lovey. I guess go and grab some more CeeDee Lamb. We're started Chase Brown, Rashee Rice, and T. Higgins. And I'm actually going to agree with the sidekick here. We already have 2 week 6 buys. I don't want to get 2 week 11 buys as well. We'll grab Luther Burton. Starting with 5 straight wide receivers in the Eliminator. This is rare that I think this is correct, but I think this is kind of what this team's going to have to do. And we will be playing catch up other places. I mean, we may stop here or like tack on one more receiver really late. That's a fun special build. We started with St. Brown, Rashee Rice, Hampton. I didn't get the right tab for the FFPC to shut up. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Nope. How frustrating. Whatever, I guess. Fine. Not taking Trevion. I'm not taking Trevion. Not over Dunze. This stuff. Lamar here is reasonable, but I'm still a little bit skeptical of Lamar. It's probably just. This is an interesting one. I swear to all that is good and holy. That's gonna really annoy me. Found it. No more picking. Praise me. Hmm. I'm going to make other picks and come back to that. We started Brees Hall, Chase, London, McMillan, and Colston Loveland here. Shock. So Rick May is with the psychic recommends. That's probably. I have Brian Thomas a bit too high, but like maybe not that high. I also am not necessarily sure I want another receiver is then the thing over like filling out my starting lineup for the quarterback. So I think we'll take Drake May there. It's fine. Here at 39, started Jinty, Henry, Rashi Rice. We'll go ahead and grab Josh Jacobs. Absolutely. Continue to take some values here. ADP value is a good thing. Let me tell you. We're here at 59. We started Kenneth Walker, Travis Etienne, CeeDee Lamb, Rashi Rice. Okay, you may get me on trivia here. Purely because Travion is more explosive than the other running backs in this range. And I'm very in on taking any of Jackson, Adunze, Tyler Warren in the 6th. Like, whichever one of those guys comes back to us, I'm going to be okay with. But I do think that a third running back is actually pretty helpful for this team. And the onesies or extra receiver help are kind of immaterial. So I will take a Travion Henderson share here at 59. Again, we're not trying to get a ton of Travion Henderson, but doesn't mean we're trying to get 0. We started Lamar, Cam Scatterbo, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Rashi Rice, Brock Bowers. Kick says Tony Pollard. I'm not sure about that. I think I would prefer Brian Thomas over Tony Pollard. Although, with Warren and Ramondre gone, maybe it is Pollard. Pollard's like the last guy that I'm like, I mean, yeah. Pollard's like the last guy that I'm like very, very confident. It's just his team starter. Offense could be better. He could be slightly better. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll take Pollard there. I felt a little pang of regret after clicking that button. Maybe I should have done the other way around. Darn. Whatever. We have McCaffrey, London, Rice, T. Higgins, Devontae Adams versus Lamar here. Again, I'm not super stoked about Lamar. Just seeing some of the ways that it backs me into uncomfortable corners in the middle of the draft. So we'll go ahead and take Devontae Adams. We got ETN, CD, Higgins, Williams, and Brock Bowers. Tyler Warren is very tempting here. If Carnell Tate wasn't here, I may take Tyler Warren, but Carnell Tate in this receiver room seems really nice. So I will gladly take him. Here at 58, we started Walker, Lamb, Wilson, McBride. We're going to take Watson here. That's crazy. I'm like, where's Ramondre? What? Holy mackerel. Yeah, no. We ain't taking Ramondre that far ahead. We'll take Christian Watson. Let him continue to be awesome. Here at 69, with Tootin, Nakua, London, Neighbors, Burden. Yeah, if we're taking a receiver, it's Brian Thomas. I'm not sure I want to take a receiver here. I might want to audible the Dowdle or Dobbins. But with the Jacksonville stuff and some week 1 worries, I'm going to take one more receiver and then really cool it. A receiver there. We have Lamar, Puka, AJ Brown, Neighbors, Waddle. Kick says, please pull up J.K. Dobbins. I say no. I will be taking Brian Thomas Jr. again. I will trust in the guy that the Jags think is going to be taking up the number 1 corner on opposing teams. I'm going to come back and think about this. Hampton, Big Fall on ETN, Amon-Ra, Rashi Rice. 55. We just take Lamar. Like it's not going to be that bad. I'll take Lamar. It'll be fine. Here at 15. Started with CeeDee Lamb. Get Derrick Henry. I think this is like my 7th or 8th team with that start. We took Purdy. Here is our first quarterback. We did Gainwell and Addison went. Obviously not taking Dark with the same bye week. I think Shadwell would be a mistake here as well. So yeah, just taking Mahomes here. Seems perfectly acceptable. Just getting 2 quarterbacks in the window. And here we started Walker, Etienne. Oh, and we just took Henderson. They autoed Lamar and Adunze, and we will be taking Tyler Warren on this team. Absolutely. Gimme. Love Tyler Warren. We're going to end up with a lot of elite tight ends, I think, in this Eliminator. Eliminator pools. But yeah, so that felt pretty good. I'm going to be back probably right around 5-ish would be my hope for the evening stream today. Catalog the picks and maybe a night stream, maybe not sure. We will know that for sure at the 5 o'clock stream. So I will see you all in about 6 hours. Until then, see you soon. 5 p.m. Eastern. 5 p.m. Eastern. It is 5 p.m. Eastern. All right. Bye-bye.